so much better than pump 91, bro. What is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you guys read by today's title of the video, I will be pretty much telling you guys what exactly you need, as well as how much it costs to go E85 on your Q50. So for those of you guys that seen my last video, you guys know we went E85 on this thing, and ever since then I've been getting so many questions asking how did you do it, what did you need, how much did it cost. There is a little bit of wind, so I hope the wind is not going to mess up this audio, and if it does, I am so sorry. For those of you guys that might be new to the channel, my name is Jay. This is my 2015 Infiniti Q50. So this is a VQ37 Q50. It is not the 3.0 turbo, it's a 3.7. So it is going to be a little bit different to go E85 on this car than it is 3.0 turbo Q50, but I'll try to explain how to go E85 on both as best as I can. So let's start by telling you guys what's into my car in specific. So on my car, I do have some upgraded injectors that are from my tuner actually. We're gonna start promoting them very soon, but he actually came out with his own little E85 kit. I'm currently running his injectors and my stock fuel pump. So most people think, even I thought for a while, that you needed to upgrade the fuel pump on these in order to go E85, but I guess not. As I mentioned last video, me going E85 on this car was super random. I was talking to my tuner and pretty much joking around about going on E85. He told me, hey, I have some injectors, you don't need to upgrade your fuel pump, let's throw the injectors in, tune it, and you'll be on E85. And long story short, here we are. We upgraded the injectors, left the stock fuel pump. We did obviously a custom tune on E85, and now the car is on E85. So like I said, there's two ways you could go about going E85 on these cars, on the 3.7s. You could A, just upgrade the fuel injectors like I did, leave the stock pump and get tuned on the 85. Or B, upgrade the injectors and the fuel pump, which is pretty much a full 85 kit for these, and get the tune. So like I said, I'm currently on the stock fuel pump, but I'm probably gonna upgrade it just for peace of mind. It's only $100, and the fuel pump that I'm gonna be upgrading to is a Walboro 255. This is the exact same setup I ran on my Z when it was NA, 600cc injectors and the 255. It's a perfect setup for you NA guys, and it's honestly quite simple. When people ask me, oh, what do you need to go 85, and I tell them, they're like, no way, that's it. I myself was one of them. When I found out years ago what you needed to go 85 on these cars, I was like, bro, that's it? Like, I thought it was like a lot more like deeper than what it is, and more expensive. But honestly, it's not even expensive. It's pretty affordable, I guess you could say. Sick ass dude. So now that I pretty much told you guys what you guys need to go 85, I'm pretty much gonna tell you guys exactly how much it cost and how much it cost me to go 85. So for starters, to go ahead and do my setup, like I said, stock fuel pump still. So for the injectors, they are $550, so that's $550. And on a tune, since I was already tuned by E-Class, my retune was only $450. But let's go ahead and start from scratch. Let's say your car has just got the bolt-ons done, you guys are barely about to go 85. Let's go ahead and break this down and tell you guys exactly how much it's going to cost you to go 85. So for my exact setup, let's go ahead and do the injectors, $550. You're gonna need the stock fuel pump alone, or we're gonna get a tune. So for the tune, let's set, like I said, once again, you're stock, you've never been tuned before. If you want all three maps, which I have, the flame map, the popcorn map, and the performance map, it's gonna run you $1,100 for just the tune. But since you're tuning on 85, that's an additional $100. So $1,200 plus the $550, which is $1,750. And let's say you're like me, you want peace of mind, you want to upgrade the fuel pump as well. It's only $100 more. So the grand total is $1,850, $1,850 to go 85 with the injectors, with the fuel pump, with the tune. It sounds kind of expensive, but honestly, it's not too bad considering your car was stock. It was never been tuned before. Now let's go ahead and break it down as if you were tuned before. Let's say you were tuned by my tuner already. The retunes are only $450, so it's $550 for the injectors plus $450. That's $1,000. Or if you want to do the upgraded fuel pump, it's $1,100. So that includes both the retune and both of the fuel components. Now for the last little price estimation or whatever that could give you guys, let's say you guys are tuned by somebody else and you guys want to come over to E-Class Tunes. You're already tuned, you have all the mods. So once again, the injectors are $550 plus a retune. If you're tuned by somebody else, it is going to be a little bit more expensive. It's $600. So that in itself is $1,150. And if you want to do the upgraded fuel pump, it is $1,250. So it might sound expensive, but honestly, I feel like it's not. It's kind of worth it. Right now, where I live, gas is like almost $6, and I pumped E85 last night at $3. So it's literally half off. It does waste a little bit faster, don't get me wrong. It's not gonna last you as long as 91 will, but it won't burn like drastically faster either. And besides saving money at the pump, your car also gains a few horsepower. So obviously it's not going to gain as much as a boosted car would on the 85, but it's going to gain some, and you're going to get rid of that horrible 91 smell. You guys know, if any of you guys drive a catless car that's on 91, you guys know that that car stinks. Like, it smells bad. On the 85, it smells sweet, it smells good, and it's just cool, bro. Like, I don't know about you guys, but it's just cool to me, like, to pull up to a 85 station, pump 85 in your car. So that's what you need for the 3.7. As far as the 3.0 turbo goes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not experienced with those cars at all, but from what I do know, you do need to get a whole flex fuel kit for the 3.0 turbos. Once you get the whole flex fuel kit, obviously you need the tune. So the tuning prices will probably be similar. My tuner does tune 3.0 turbos. He mainly focuses on VQs, but he could also do VR30s. So the pricing will be pretty similar as far as the tune goes. And on those cars, you guys know, boosted cars love E85. So you'll gain quite a bit of horsepower there. For these cars, like I just said, you only gain like probably like 10, 15 at most. But for boosted cars, you definitely do see the big jump. So besides all of that, I do want to tell you guys one thing that my tuner makes me do when tuning on the 85. So as you guys might have seen by the last video, he actually has me burning 3 tanks of 85 to make sure once we tune this car, it's on full 85. It's not, there's no 91 in the tank, there's nothing. Some tuners or some shops like to flush the tanks, but my tuner pretty much has you burn the 3 tanks just to make sure it's full 85 and there's no 91 pump in the system, which in my opinion is actually pretty cool, because honestly, even if you do flush the system, you're more than likely gonna need a retune after like a couple tanks. So you end up going to him, he flashes you to go on the 85 map, and then you go back to him and he tunes it. And it's all one price. So it's not like, oh, you come back and you pay more. No, it's all one price, which is actually, I think is pretty cool about him. But yeah, guys, I pretty much covered all of the stuff. Once again, give a little brief summary. In order to go 85 on the 3.7s, you do need the injectors. You don't need the fuel pump, but you could get it. It's more of a peace of mind type of thing. My car's been running fantastic, starts right up, no issues whatsoever on the fuel pump. And one of my buddies that actually has a 370Z, which is the exact same motor that's in this car, is also running a stock fuel pump, and he's full bolt-ons, and that car's pretty fast. So at that point, you're pretty much just paying for peace of mind, but you don't need it. One more thing about the VR30s. I believe my tuner told me that you could run E30 mix with little to no modifications to your fuel system, which is actually pretty cool to me. I do want to tell you guys a little something that's coming for this car. Yesterday I ordered a full catback exhaust for this car, but in the morning I actually got some kind of bad news. They told me that the exact exhaust that I bought is on back order, which is no big deal. It's only a week, so I'm going to be getting the exhaust in probably like a week and a half or 2 weeks. But exhaust is finally ordered for this car again. You guys might remember I had a Tome on this car, but it was just super loud. It hung super low. I got rid of it, and we're finally getting another exhaust for this car. So it should be here like in about a week and a half or 2 weeks. We'll slap it on. Meanwhile it gets here though, we're probably gonna just street tune this car. We're probably just gonna street tune this car, have some fun, and then we'll throw on the exhaust. Once we throw on the exhaust, we'll probably throw this thing on the dyno, see what it makes. Honestly, I'm not expecting nothing too crazy. Probably like, honestly, if it cracks 300 wheel horsepower, I'm happy. I don't really care. This is my daily driver at the end of the day. I'm not racing anybody with this. I don't care. It's just a fun little, clean, comfortable daily. That's all it is. I also need to swap out some test pipe gaskets and swap out a O2 sensor that I need. We'll be good to go. I was thinking about getting some intakes, but like I said, I don't really care for the performance too much of this car, so we'll see. But besides that, guys, the car is running very, very good on the 85. It smells a lot better on the cold starts. A lot cheaper at the pump. I definitely recommend the E85 tune. For not only this car, if you have a 370Z, pretty much all the things that I just explained that you need on this car will also work on a 370Z, 337, 350Z. Pretty much all VQs are all the same. I would definitely recommend it. Especially even for daily driving, I would recommend it. This is my daily driver. I drive this thing everywhere, every single day. As long as you guys got 85 stations near where you live or where you work or anywhere in that little area or whatever, I would definitely recommend it. But obviously, if there's no 85 stations, because I do know some people that have to drive like 30 or 40 minutes for an E85 station. Well, yeah, honestly, I would definitely not recommend it if it's your daily driver. But if it's a race car, if it's like a weekend car, then yeah, I will still do it. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I wanted to pretty much come on here and make this video, help you guys out. I've been getting lots of DMs, like I said, about what exactly you need to go 85 on these cars. And I hope this video helped. I hope I explained it very well. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll respond as soon as I can. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell button so you guys can be alerted whenever I post. Catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully the next video, well actually not. I was gonna say hopefully the next video is with the exhaust, but that's gonna be like about a week or two. Hopefully the next video is street tuning this car or doing something to the Z. We'll see. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys once again for tuning in.